Good morning, sleepyheads. It is day 8 of visiting all 50 states in 50 days. We are currently in Nebraska, next to a bunch of cornfields. We stayed in this cabin last night. It was very cozy, very nice. Yesterday was our longest drive of this entire challenge, and hopefully the longest we will ever have to do. It ended up being 13 hours of driving. We woke up at 3 a.m. It was crazy, which makes me very happy to let you know that our next Airbnb is less than an hour away. Oh my goodness. And for the first time, we had a slow morning. We're just taking it easy this morning. We're having a great time. Here is the Nebraska morning routine. First things first, I brushed my teeth. I actually forgot to last night, which is, that's embarrassing to say. Next, I apply deodorant. After that, I put on this moisturizer Haley got me, hop on my electric e-bike, and unlock a $10,000 donation. Horses. Then Haley and I hung out on the porch. Not sure why, but I didn't feel like taking the helmet off just yet. I made a coffee, and now we're here with our trophy that we are going to award to our favorite, coolest house ever in America during this entire 50 days. Are you ready to update our rankings?
Oh yeah.
Haley, what'd you think of the corny cabin?
She was quaint and she was cute, and this landscape's gorgeous, and I love a free roaming horse.
You can't beat 2 horses right down the street.
Oh, they're walking down.
Oh, they're actually walking back. Let's give the corny cabin a ranking on 3. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. Even though this is technically last place right now, I feel like this is still an amazing Airbnb. It's beautiful. It's relaxing.
Now, if I could have saddled up on a horse,
now we're talking.
Might have changed things.
Our next Airbnb is in Kansas, and it is a dome.
That is so cute.
Isn't that fun? The only problem is the word dome sounds oddly familiar to doom. Here's the game plan. We have 6 hours until we can check into our next Airbnb. The Airbnb is 47 minutes away. I think we should go on a breakfast date. After that, we still have plenty of time before check-in, and my thought is that Haley and I brainstorm ways to overcome each penalty in the Wheel of Doom should it be activated.
I like that idea.
You were really good at brainstorming rules for our road trip yesterday, so I thought we'd give you another shot.
Yeah, thank you. Got us here.
Days like this are few and far between during this challenge, where we don't have to drive too far. We get to enjoy time together, so we're gonna soak it up. Because at any moment, our entire world could be flipped upside down by this box. It's more of a wheel. Well, it's a box. It's a wheel in a box. It's a box with a handle with a wheel, with lights and magnetic panels. You ready to go on a date?
Yes, please. Oh.
All right, to Kansas.
To Kansas.
This is the tiniest state sign I've ever seen. It's so cute. We are in Kansas anymore. I don't know. We stopped in a little town called Cynica, Kansas. I think we're downtown right now. Look how cute this is. This is adorable. I love small towns like this.
I know, it's so cute. Little cobblestone streets.
Yes. Behind us is the location of our breakfast date. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to get some coffee.
Yeah, I need that right now.
But first, there's a celebration of sorts to be had. Haley's doing the honors.
1, 2, 3.
New state unlocked. We love Kansas. How does it look, Haley?
It's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, it is. Look at that. All right, let's have our date. Yes. This breakfast burrito is goated. Also really good coffee. In a way, we're kind of also doing like 50 dates in 50 days.
True. I just spilled all the food all over me.
And that's romantic. What is one thing that you remember from our first date that is still true today?
I get really awkward in front of the camera when taking photos.
I took these photos of Haley on our first date ever. You were making funny faces whenever I was taking them.
Mm-hmm. We played a question game, and I feel like we still like to do questions that make you think.
We like to pick each other's brain.
Yeah, hypothetical scenarios. It's fun.
Ask me a question.
How long do you think you could live on the road for?
I feel like we could do a year.
Yeah, I agree. How do we just randomly become adventurous? I feel like we're not like this.
I think we always wanted to be like this. The reason this is perfect is because we always wanted to do a road trip, but we also really love making YouTube videos and being at home with Spock. Shout out to Spock. Hope you're watching, buddy. So the hardest part would be not having Spock with us. But so far, I'm loving this.
Me too.
Where I put the Wheel of Doom? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Every time I'm enjoying something, I'm like, wait, where's the Wheel of Doom? Wheel of Doom is right there, guys. It's not going off. Don't worry. We found another Dino Mart. I love this place. This one's called Sinclair, though. I don't know why it has a different name from Dino Mart. Dino Mart is clearly a cooler name. Does anyone have an explanation for this? Also, this Dino Mart is connected to a McDonald's. So until we can check into our next Airbnb, we're gonna go inside and brainstorm ways that we would respond to different
Wheel of Doom
penalties. We step into McDonald's, and what do? We get 4 orders of apple slices.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think we've discussed enough what we would do if the Wheel of Doom activates and lands on something that could be devastating for this challenge.
I don't even think I know all of the options.
Open her up. I get scared every time. Before we start strategizing, just to reiterate, the rule is that we must stay overnight in all 50 states in 50 days. We have to get to the Airbnb and stay overnight, otherwise this challenge is over. And beyond the fact that going to 50 states in 50 days is hard as it is, these penalties right here are gonna be what makes us fail for sure, unless we can overcome them. Let's go through a few of these. Number 1, running on fumes. You must drive until the tank says empty.
The amount of places we've been where there's not a gas station for hundreds of miles, common.
What do we do if we land on this?
We would get a red thing and fill it up with gas.
A red thing?
Yes, a red tank.
My thought is we get as close as we can to a gas station and then just drive in circles around the gas station until the tank says empty. That way we're right there to fill up.
I think my idea is better, but that sounds great too.
What about this one? Locked out. You are not allowed to sleep in your next Airbnb.
You basically did this day one.
When we were in Texas, I slept in the car because the acorn was so toasty, so this wouldn't be that bad.
And I was so sleepy, I locked you out and I went.
More than anything, this one would just be kind of sad.
I think it'd be pretty funny.
Detour. You are not allowed to drive on highways to the next Airbnb. I don't even really know if this is possible in some states.
What do we do if it's not possible?
We will find a way. And then, of course, we have the split.
My head hurts just thinking about that.
The split is where Haley and I must split up and find 2 different ways to the next Airbnb. If that happens, I'm gonna let you keep the van. You'll be fine. And I'll just have to find a way.
Don't do this to us. Do you see how nauseated I look?
That's why we need the golden ticket. Did you know it lights up?
No, I didn't. That's cool.
If we land on the golden ticket, we can activate it at any time and it will give us hours. I was gonna say 24 hours of immunity. If we get that in our back pocket, we can literally activate that on the long drives and make me feel so much better.
It made me feel so much better.
Well, at least we have apple slices. We are heading to the Dome, the Kansas Airbnb.
We're heading to the Dome.
To the Dome. Shout out to Jerry and Kathy, our Airbnb hosts. They are giving us early check-in. You see it?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
We made it! Okay. Some days I feel like I figured this drone out. Some days I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing.
Return to home.
That was a solid shot. That was pretty good. Please spam the comments with keep trying drone shots, Ryan. If you guys want me to keep doing the drone shots, please give me some affirmation in the comments. We made it to our Kansas Airbnb. They call it Zome on the Range.
This looks like a little movie set. It's so cute.
Everything about this place is adorable. There's a flower bed with bees buzzing all over it. There's fields of crops. I saw a train in the distance.
Perfect grass. Perfect blue skies.
It's very nice here. This Airbnb has a perfect 5-star rating. I think that's our first one of the whole series.
Well, how many reviews are there?
188.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is impressive.
It's a guest favorite, and here are some of the amenities inside. Hair dryer. There's a washer and dryer in here. I can't even believe it. It must be big inside.
I know. I can't wait to see.
There's a 36-inch TV, board games, Wi-Fi. So many of the reviews say things like, this is the cutest home we've ever visited, or we absolutely loved staying at the Zome. I love how they call it Zome on the Range. That's fun. And also, this was by far the cleanest, nicest, and coolest place my family has ever stayed. You know that's my favorite word.
Yep, coolest, whatever that means.
It's a good adjective. Okay, Haley, I think we should go inside.
Let's go.
I'm excited. Oh my god.
Way.
It's huge.
This thing is gargantuan.
This Airbnb is so much bigger on the inside than it looks. You walk in and you feel like you're inside a big acorn. We would know what that feels like. I also immediately noticed that this Airbnb is so Kansas. Kansas art, Kansas ceramic, Kansas coffee table book, Kansas drawing. There's also a Wizard of Oz theme, which makes sense. Dorothy's from Kansas. I love how much the hosts love Kansas, because every state is somebody's favorite state, and it just makes me feel more at home here. We found the 36-inch TV, as well as tons of movies and board games. This is the coffee nook with homemade muffins. Haley lost it when she saw that.
There's fresh muffins. Oh,
You gotta be
my
kidding.
gosh. That's Southern hospitality right there. Oh. Wow. This is so cute.
There is also a really nice bathroom with a washer and dryer. We are definitely doing some laundry tonight. The upstairs loft is the coziest bedroom.
There's 2 beds and a couch.
Dang!
This is like your dream childhood sleepover basement upstairs vibe.
And finally, there's a full-sized kitchen with probably the most relatable sign I've ever seen. On the kitchen counter when we walked in, there was also this notepad that says, FYI, our tap water is safe to drink. And look what is on the top. St. Jude Children's Hospital. Our host must donate to St. Jude. That is unreal. Can you believe that? That's crazy. That does not feel like a coincidence. That is so cool. So Haley and I are going to soak it up, enjoy the place a little bit, and then we will exercise. Oh. Haley wants me to do her workout today.
I think that would be funny. Watching Wizard of Oz tonight.
It is time! We are doing our daily exercise. I want to be able to say I ran in every state.
And I want to be able to say I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that in every state.
Haley thinks doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that is harder than my workout. So we're going to do both today. I'm going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that as well. And after that, we're both going to run a mile as fast as we can. Sound good?
Sounds good. Okay, ready for boot camp? Strap one of these onto your ankles. Easy peasy, huh?
That was so hard.
You kind of like, your hearing goes out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You've been doing this every day?
Sometimes I run like you.
Oh, my legs are shaking. I don't know how we're going to do this mile. All right, Haley, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. My legs are like jello already. Ooh.
I don't think I can run a fast mile after that workout. Point 2, I'm struggling already.
It's a lot easier than the Colorado mile. Halfway. It looks like the fastest mile so far. Good job, Haley. Mile complete. Haley and I are both done. We did it.
Want to hear my time?
Yes.
8:51.
No way.
I'm shocked too.
Oh my gosh, Haley. Sub 9 mile for Haley. My time today was 5:36.
Oh my gosh.
My fastest one as well. Haley, a kid named Liam DM'd me and he was like, I'll buy a bag of Joyride for every mile you run in Kansas. I responded, bet. So I can't just do one. I'm gonna run 3 miles. So we'll see if Liam's a man of his word.
Come on, Liam.
Come on, Liam. All right, Liam. Let's see. That'd be crazy if he sends a selfie with 3 bags of Joyride. Haley and I got our exercises done, and now we are headed to a general store in this tiny town next to our Airbnb. We had snacks last night for dinner. We figured, hey, let's splurge. Maybe we can make some spaghetti. I don't know if spaghetti is something that you can find at a general store. I feel like it should be. Also, yes, we are bringing our child with us. I'm talking about the Wheel of Doom.
Yeah, I was wondering for a second.
He could just start screaming at any moment. Can't live with him, can't live without him. Fingers crossed on spaghetti. Emergency meeting. The general store does not have spaghetti. We scanned the entire store. No spaghetti in sight. We found lasagna, but I feel like that's not really what we were looking for. They have some frozen foods, such as pizza, and that sounds pretty good. Haley's excited, which means I'm excited. I think we're gonna scan the store, grab some dinner,
And
watch Wizard of Oz. Let's go. Just that.
It'll be 11:06 tonight, and give me a bag or...
No, that's okay. Awesome, thanks so much. Life is good in Kansas. Bon appetit.
That was perfect.
That was crazy.
Cheers. Yeah.
Pizza is served. We got pepperoni and sausage. Pretty yummy looking. I don't know about you, but I've loved Kansas.
Totally agree. I feel very peaceful here again.
Maybe it's because the longest drive of this entire challenge was followed up by the shortest drive of this entire challenge, but today's just felt easy.
I don't even think it's just the drive. It's just perfect grass, perfect sky. Everyone is so nice. A man held the door for us.
It was one of those where it's like, dang, I might be too far away.
Yeah, I started laughing because I saw him, gear up to hold the door, and I was like, all right, it's time to start trotting a little.
We also met a couple people at McDonald's, and they introduced themselves to us with their full names.
That was awesome. I want to start doing that back home.
Ryan Trahan, nice to meet you. Last thing I'll say, Liam messaged me back. I sent him pictures of my watch showing that I ran 3 miles total in Kansas. Then he DM'd me back and said, on my way to Target.
No way.
And then he sent a selfie holding 3 bags of Joyride. What a legend. He also said, these are really good, by the way. Never had Joyride before now. So shout out to Liam. You're the best. We're gonna eat our pizza now. It is once again Jammy time! Oh, wait.
Where are you guys?
Where are you?
Guys.
Hello?
Oh, there they
Oh,
are.
they're downstairs.
Oh my gosh. Come on,
Guys, we were doing Jammy time up here and you're down there. You're like trying to avoid Jammy time, it seems like.
You can't avoid jammy time.
It's the whole point. We're gonna watch The Wizard of Oz now, so we'll actually come to you. We are in the living room of the Dome. I popped some popcorn. I love popcorn. We put The Wizard of Oz into the DVD player. We got it loaded up and we're gonna have the best night ever. I mean, she's literally in Kansas. That's where the movie starts.
This is so cute.
It's so cute. That was us trying to say in bed backwards. By the end of this series, we're just going to be saying everything at the same time. Good morning, sleepyheads. It's about that time, my favorite part of the video. We are going to read donations. As I've said, me and Haley are living the dream. This is always something I wanted to do with her, going to all 50 states. But our goal and our mission is to try to raise $1 million for St. Jude. Right before we started this adventure, I actually met a girl named Emily who watches my videos. Hi, Emily. And she told me that St. Jude saved her life. When she was 16, she had not been feeling well for a very long time, and finally doctors realized that she actually had cancer. They immediately life-flighted her to Memphis to St. Jude, where she got life-saving care, and to this day, she says, St. Jude saved my life. I would not be here without St. Jude. That is just one story of so many, and obviously that hits close to home because Emily watches my videos, and I was making videos at that time. A good reminder with St. Jude is that no patient or family ever receives a bill from St. Jude. Not for food, not for travel, not for treatment, not for housing, and donations like this are what makes it possible. So that's one of the many reasons this means so much to me and why reading donations every night is my favorite part, especially because the Wheel of Doom hasn't gone off yet. All right, Haley, you want to check with me?
Yes.
Yesterday, we were at about $295,000. Unbelievable. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. Did someone do what I think they did?
We are at $354,249 raised.
Crazy.
Of course, Electric E-Bikes donated $10,000. You guys are amazing. I'm loving the bike. It folds into the car. That's awesome. Use code LUFU in the Fortnite item shop donated $10,000.
What?
Dang! Code LUFU. Holy moly. They said, love this series and so hyped you have Haley alongside. Makes it so much more special. I agree.
That's so nice.
Me and my partner love watching you guys from Australia. Love from Loser Fruit and Marcus. Oh, it's Loser Fruit. We met her at the Lego event.
Oh, no way.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Dang, what a donation.
That is so generous. Thank you guys so much. Wow. Luke Wiles donated $5,000 and said, Go Ryan, lost my wife Emily to ovarian cancer December 2024. Love the joy you bring to this world. My YouTube is at Luke Wiles1. Thank you so much, Luke. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Justin B donated $5,111.11 and said, Thank you for being a force for good in this world. Your videos brighten my life and your relationship with Haley gives me hope. Doki Bird donated $5,001. Thank you, Doki Bird. I like saying that. Harper and Charlotte Benjamin donated $5,670.67 and said, For my daughter's birthdays, Harper is 13 this month, Charlotte 11 next. Keep up the awesome work and edits too. Been following y'all since the Penny series. Brooklyn and Bailey donated $7,500.
Holy crap. job.
We love this. As fellow YouTubers who did a 50-state road trip for philanthropy, we wish you the best of good luck.
Aw.
We love you guys. Brooklyn and Bailey, shout out to you guys.
Y'all are the best.
You guys are awesome, fellow YouTubers. And this donation just came in as we were reading these. Zoe, Jen, Neal, the Bakers, donated $5,123.45. They said, I lost my dad to a heart issue when I was 6 months old. Same congenital condition later found with me. 2 open heart surgeries later, St. Jude's mechanical valve keeps me going for my family.
Wow.
So grateful for St. Jude's. Love Ryan Trahan for effort. Blessed. So crazy to get former patients donating that much. I feel like that just shows how special this is. This was a very special donation day. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by generosity. The stories are amazing. And the crazy part is, this is day 8. This is just the beginning. Tomorrow we head out for another adventure to our next state and our next Airbnb. And I can't wait. See you in the morning.
Good night.
Mwah.